A big obstacle to meditation practice is thinking that you don't have enough time to meditate. This comes up all the time and is very true for people with busy lives in our modern society. There's so many things to do. There's so many important emails, phone calls, activities that are pulling us in many directions. But this is really a myth. We have time in our lives to do what we want. We have time every day to brush our teeth. We have time to relax. We have time to watch TV. We have time to have a meal. It's really a question of priority. And what happens with this sense of too many things to do is there's a compelling urgency that we have to continue with the next thing, the next email, the next text, the next phone call, the scheduling the next meeting. So you can actually do all those things without the urgency. The urgency is this overlay. It's the sense of speed. It's a kind of racing through our life that we do. So instead of fully experiencing what's happening, appreciating each moment, we're kind of dancing along, jumping from one email to another like a stepping stone and never landing. And so this intensity or the inertia of this kind of urgency that's the myth. And we can actually accomplish many things. We can do a lot, but we don't have to have the urgency about it. We can do it in a relaxed way. So in terms of meditation practice, when you sit and you watch your mind, the first thing that comes up is your thoughts. Oh, I don't have enough time for this. Thinking, you return to your breath. So just this whole concept of not having enough time, this is a thought. This is a preconception. It's a habit that we have. We're in the habit of not having enough time to live our life fully. And that's a shame, and it's not necessary. And again, we're not talking about changing everything that we do and becoming a hermit and not having activities. We can have many activities, but we can integrate the sense of relaxation and calm and presence into those activities. So the first suggestion is not to believe this idea that you don't have enough time. It's like an addiction almost. We have an addiction as a society to being overly busy. And but the important thing about it, it's a kind of addiction you can change. You don't have to do that. You don't have to be that way. Meditation provides an alternative to that. We can be present and we can change our habit. We can change our habit from constantly indulging in the next email and the next incredibly important thing to do. And we can just be for a moment. And that's what meditation practice is. It's the practice of being. So you can just be. So when you sit on your chair or your cushion and you meditate, you are just being. You're watching your mind, things come up, and you just come back. You come back to being present. And practicing in this way, you start to influence or positively affect all your other activities. So your other activities become infused with this kind of awareness, with this kind of presence, with this kind of spaciousness. But that doesn't happen if you believe in the thought, I don't have time. We all have time. And meditation practice is how we make the most of our time.